All right, apparently Jim Harbaugh is going to be the new quarterback coach for the University of Michigan. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And some people think it's a big deal that he's going to be hands-on, like he turned around Alex Smith and helped turn around Kaepernick's career and helped turn around or helped Andrew Luck get to the National Football League. And my whole thing is, what took so long then? Is Harbaugh just loyal to a fault? And I think that's been one of his biggest issues in Michigan is being loyal to guys and, getting no corn on the field, being loyal to Shea Patterson and getting them and letting them start, even if it's to the detriment of the team. And also his coaching staff wasn't as good as it was. Probably, you had David Shaw, I think, on the staff in Stanford. It wasn't as good as it was in San Francisco neither. And my whole thing was, with Jim Harbaugh was taking calls to leave the University of Michigan. Real talk, he was taking calls to go to the NFL. So, to be honest, was it because the university wanted him to fire some of his coaches and, he didn't want to, do that and be loyal to his guys? I think that could have been an issue too. To be honest, it seemed like if it wasn't that he was running from the responsibilities of being the University of Michigan head coach. And I think they said, look here, we want you here, but we need you to make some changes to the staff. We need you to bring some guys in. And I think one of the biggest issues was the defensive coordinator just blitzing and, not leaving nobody high, not, going into a shell or playing cover two. It was all about man to man and blitzing. If you could pick up Michigan blitzes, you was going to beat their corners downfield. And people said, well, the corners was trash. So if he make this much difference as a quarterback coach and they structure this coaching staff and they started to win, then I come back and support the program, no doubt about it. But if he wasn't coaching the quarterbacks and it took for the university saying that we need you to be the quarterback coach for us to turn this around. And, my whole thing, it's kind of like Jim Caldwell with the Lions. People wanted him to call the plays as the offensive coordinator and turn it around like he did for, the Baltimore Ravens when he took over for Cam Cameron, but he refused to do it. And now Jim Harbaugh got no other choice but to be the quarterback's coach and do what he did in San Francisco and do what he did, with Andrew Luck and do what he did with Kaepernick and Alex Smith. So, to be honest, if he can turn around and the quarterback start playing better and they start developing quarterbacks better, it was just that I think he was loyal. He was loyal to his coaching staff. And I think Michigan had to say, look here, man, let's get some guys in here that's going to have better philosophies and get you, the betterment. If he go out there and he develop a quarterback, I think Jim Harbaugh is going to win at Michigan. And I think he going to get an opportunity to get back to the NFL. If you see drastic changes from the quarterback position and him and I think Josh Gaddis still might be here and they start to get success offensively, I think you're going to see Jim Harbaugh behind the man. But for the university to put a gun to his head, not literally, figuratively, to make him coach the quarterbacks, then that just show you that, he ain't going to do what it take to win. As far as, make the hard decisions. And, look at, Nick Saban, all the times he had to turn around to Alvin Kamara and let him transfer because he couldn't find time for him on the field. Sometimes you got to make the hard decision. Sometimes you got to bench somebody. Sometimes you got to make somebody transfer. Sometimes they plot playing well. You got to make the tough decision and don't care about what they think personally. Sometimes you're going to have to fire, the offensive coordinator. What was it? Greg Madison, whatever his name is. Sometimes you got to get rid of, a coordinator. Sometimes you got to get rid of a player. Sometimes you got to play hardball. And Nick Saban understand that. Jim Harbaugh ain't yet to figure out. Sometimes you got to cut somebody off. And if he can develop a quarterback, and let's say it's Milk next year, and they start doing better, then Jim Harbaugh's name gonna be right back up there with the highest paid jobs in America, no matter if it's Canadian football in Canada, National Football League, high school, college, he gonna be in demand. And it just shows you that Jim Harbaugh don't got what it take to make the tough calls and to make the adjustments that need to make. He gonna die with the lie, excuse me. And that's the type of guy he is. If he the type of guy that's going to die with the lie, okay, so be it. That's him. But if, you got to get somebody to kind of get him structure and put his people in the right position and get the right people to coach and get him to coach the quarterbacks or call the offense or develop guys. And, Jim Harbaugh just needs some structure. And if that's the issue, is just structuring him around and he's still a great coach, then I'll take it. I don't like the first half of the contract he was here, but if he can make it up on the back half and the university forced him to do what he got to do, I like it. So let me know what you guys think. Check out the College Sports Talk playlist. Let me know what you think is going to make a difference that Jim Harbaugh is going to be the quarterback coach and developing the quarterbacks, under his eye. And don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the links in the description. Want to make a donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. You also can find it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Best way to donate, share the video. We go.